We're back at midday. Man, Alex, was it cold outside. Luckily, though, the air was dry enough. I didn't have to worry about defrosting my car this morning.
Right. The only thing that we had going for us here in Central Georgia was if you like the sight of a frozen fountain, I got one for you there
Wow.
in Hawkinsville. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for sharing that in the 13 WMAZ Weather Network Facebook group. And there are the official numbers as they go down in the record book. 16 in Macon this morning. That is not a record low. This morning's record low was actually 9, but our wind chill did get down to 5 right around 7:45 this morning. So yes, cold no matter how you slice it. There's a live look at Dublin. Let's actually hop back to that there for just a second. And you can see the current temperatures out there. We are now just now at noon, like getting barely above freezing in several spots. 34 in Macon, 32 over in Gordon, 32 in Wrightsville, Sandersville, 34 in Cochran, and 36 in Eastman. So the feels like temperatures still below freezing across most of the area. A couple of exceptions, Americus, Unadilla, McRae, Vidalia, otherwise 20s, and that's going to hang on here for the next little bit. All these temperatures are getting colder than we were this time yesterday. So there it is, spinning around from Jeffersonville, and nothing out there on the radar, and relatively quiet across the southeast as well. Got high pressure back over Mississippi and Alabama, and that's what's keeping us dry. It's also what's keeping us cold. So as soon as we can get that on the east side of us, we'll get a flow in off the Gulf of Mexico, and then we'll begin to warm up, and that's what's going to let us get into the 50s tomorrow. But look at Nashville right now, 11:17 in the morning there, and they are still at 19 degrees. So let's get into future view here. Again, I think we get into the low 40s before all is said and done today, so a couple degrees warmer than what you see here. But then we get into the night tonight, and we are right back down into the thick of it. 30 degrees by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and in fact, I'm expecting to get much colder than that because our skies are going to be clear. That's just, you know, the graph this time of year. You got to take several degrees off and to get your low temperature. But then for tomorrow, seeing those increasing clouds, some scattered showers for tomorrow afternoon. There we go by 5 a.m. Friday morning, mostly cloudy skies. And Friday, another one of these backwards days, right? So the temperature dropping through the morning. We'll get back to about 46 or so, but then it's a free fall after that, right down into the 30s for Friday night. And we're not stopping there because by the time we get to Saturday morning, we are going to be as cold as 19 once again. Now, for the weekend, I know you see 19 and 16 there. It's going to be a different kind of teens than we saw this morning. Not expecting the wind to be as bad. That would keep our wind chills at bay. So at least we've got that going for us if you got to be up early in the weekend. So going to get the Friday showers out of here. Smooth sailing for Saturday. Something similar for Sunday as well. Get on into Monday here. It's still looking dry across central Georgia, but then on Tuesday, maybe the potential for a couple showers. The rain would not be as widespread as what you see here, but it's still a possibility nonetheless. This is the GFS model. The European model is not showing anything similar to that. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of the day. So topping off somewhere around 44, 4 o'clock with those feels like temperatures just barely above that 40-degree mark, but then it is right down into the 30s and 20s later on tonight. So that high temperature, again, happening later this afternoon. Here's your 7-day forecast. We are looking at, again, another Arctic blast by the time we get to the weekend. 39 on Saturday, 45 on Sunday after those overnight lows in the teens, and then a new warming trend for next week, back to probably close to 70, to be honest with you, by next Friday.
It's hard to believe.